everybody, it's Shawna. I got a message for you today. You can walk 1,000 miles or 100 years through darkness, but eventually you're going to come out into the light. This journey is about perspective and understanding it from a higher point of view. You can view the triggers from your divine masculine or divine feminine as they're being mean or cruel to you, or you can say thank you and be in gratitude for someone reflecting and showing you where your wounds are. We are all on this journey to shed our old selves, to make room for the new. You can think of it as a painful process. No one ever said it was easy, but it is still your perspective, how you perceive it. Which eyes do you view it from? When people interpret the energies and they say that they're reading from the collective, the thing about that is everybody's energy is going to affect them differently depending on what lessons they need to learn and what they need to shed. It is important that we always speak from our highest self, from our heart center, and stay grounded. It is important that we perceive the journey through our heart center, through our heart's mind. It will help you to stay balanced and focused, grateful, and not get into resentment energies, or not to get into this anxious energy or lack energy. These planet alignments are helping. It's the divine's way of pushing you to the max benefits, we'll say, to the max, to reach into those cracks and those corners that you may not know how to heal on your own, but it's going to push it to the surface. It's always best to stay in an attitude of thankfulness and gratitude. I didn't really mean that to rhyme, but that's how it came out. And in that way, things can manifest for us easier and things can unravel for us easier. There's two ways to go through the journey: resistance or gratitude. Gratitude, we all know what resistance means, but gratitude means that we trust in the divine, that everything is happening for our best and highest good. Things are unrolling for a reason. We might not be in contact with our divine counterpart to protect us, to protect our emotions and our feelings, and not for them to project onto us, because sometimes that happens in the journey. Everybody is struggling on their own individual journey. Divine masculines are struggling on their journey, just like the divine feminines are struggling on their journey. And I say struggling as a term that you're all trying to grasp, myself included, trying to grasp it from the higher perspective, trying to stay focused. It's time to struggle is not a word. I don't want you to think of it as a negative word, a negative concept. Struggle sometimes just means that we're trying to balance it, balance ourselves to get to that higher perspective. Until we get there, it's kind of like a little dance. It might feel a little uncomfortable. They thought this message was important to share with you, because some of you are really far on the journey, but still reverting back to a 3D perspective, still getting caught up in a self-destructive mind frame. Sometimes it gets tiring. They know this. They know it's tiring. They know mentally they have been preparing us. That's why they work on us when we sleep mostly. And there's a question of time, because their time, 1 year could be like a minute. Like they don't have time. So sometimes they say something is coming. Their time, it's like that. But know that it is coming. They do not want you to be distracted. That's the word I'm getting. Distracted by the concept of time or when something is coming to you. And they always want to kind of keep you guessing, because they want you to not have expectation. They want you to release from the idea of expectation. They want you to release control to them. They want you to release, relax, go with the flow. They said they are proud of you, each and every one of you, for all your efforts and how much you have grown. Everyone has grown immensely, and they are so proud of you. They say that sometimes they're trying to tell you how proud they are of you. And if you ever catch yourself feeling warmth, or you smile out of the blue and you're like, why am I smiling? That's because they're telling you that they're proud of you, and you feel it, You feel that energy of them, that love and that praise. So they say, keep up the good work. And if you find yourself smiling for no reason, know it's them, giving you a little pat on the back, a little thumbs up, encouragement. And they celebrate every day for every step you take forward. Sending love, light, and healing. Shawna. Thank you.